Norway, are you ready to be stunned? From sky-high cliffs to glacier-carved fjords, we're chasing Norway's wild spirit in 4K. Hit subscribe and let's begin. Kjeragbolten, Voringsfossen, Reine, and the legendary Geirangerfjord's seven sisters. Each stop more unforgettable than the last. Imagine standing on Kjeragbolten, a boulder wedged between cliffs, where the world seems to fall away beneath your feet. Wind in your ears, abyss below, courage within. At Voringsfossen, icy mist kisses your skin as water thunders into the valley. It's not just a waterfall, it's Norway's heartbeat, carved in spray and stone. Reine feels untouched by time. Red Roadr huts, glass calm water, and jagged peaks standing guard. Here, mornings arrive on tiptoe. Welcome to Geirangerfjord, sculpted by ancient glaciers. Sheer cliffs cradle deep blue water, while hidden streams thread down mossy walls. Nature's cathedral in stone and light. The seven sisters leap in seven graceful ribbons, over 400 meters in spring flow. Legend says they're sisters awaiting suitors. The fjord says they're poetry in freefall. Take a boat and watch Geiranger's story unfold. Mist-veiled cliffs, mirror-still water, and a hushed silence that says more than words ever could. If Norway moved you, like the video and join Whispering Roads. More hidden wonders await. Next stop is just a click away. Norway's most beloved fjord reveals a new masterpiece at every bend. Today, we trace cliff roads, silent chapels, and a sky-wide stage of rock and light. This is Fjord Norway, untamed, timeless, unforgettable. On Eagles Road, Ornavegen, hairpins rise sharply to the Ornesvingen lookout, each turn opening an even wider canvas of Geirangerfjord and sky. The fjord's glacial blue shifts with the light. Turquoise at noon, inky blue by evening. The white Geiranger church, standing since 1842, mirrors the fjord's calm spirit. Here, time slows. Footsteps soften. Wind and water do the talking. Geiranger's a place to breathe deeply. Let the still water, distant waterfalls, and drift of cloud reset your rhythm. Next, Preikestolen, Pulpit Rock, a glacier-sculpted pulpit standing 604 meters above the Fjord. The drop is sheer, the view endless. Beneath your boots, you feel the ancient pulse of the earth. To reach Preikestolen, hike about 8 kilometers, round trip, over rugged paths. Shady forest, open ridgelines, stone slabs. Green in summer, red gold in autumn. Each season paints a new story. Since mission, impossible, fallout, the cliff has drawn bold travelers. With Fjord unrolling to the horizon, awe takes over, and the adrenaline writes the rest. In Dovrefjell, the Arctic muskox endures winter with thick, ancient armor. Bulls can weigh up to 400 kilograms, a living echo of the Ice Age. In spring, the European golden plover, Pluvialis apricaria, returns, its call stitching life back into the tundra. Chasing the northern lights? Head north, Tromsø, Senja, Lofoten, and watch the night sky ignite on clear, dark winter evenings. Next stop? Henningsvær, Lofoten's Venice, a string of tiny islands stitched together by old bridges, with rugged mountains and the ocean on all sides. At the heart of it all, the Henningsvær football pitch sits like an emerald on rock, one of Norway's most photographed scenes. On winter nights, snow-draped Roadr cabins glow under street lamps, turning the harbor into a peaceful, cinematic wonderland. Henningsvær blends stunning nature and vibrant fishing culture, a must-see on any Norway travel list. Welcome to Folgefonna National Park, home to Norway's third-largest glacier. Carved over millennia, this ice mass shapes valleys, lakes, and glacier blue light. At Fana Glacier Ski Resort, skiers carve turns on summer snow, with fjords and peaks on the horizon. Norway summer skiing at its most surreal. Reaching glacier arms like Boarbreen or Bondhusbreen can mean rocky scrambles and forest paths, but the reward is immense. Creaking blue ice and silence broken only by meltwater. Glacier-fed rivers, Borelva, Bonhuselva, rush through valleys, shaping a landscape where water, rock, and ice are constantly in motion. While glaciers change with the climate, Folgefauna still offers safe, guided ways to witness living ice. Go with a certified guide. This journey should be on every nature lover's list. Ready for more? Let's head to two Norwegian icons, Trolltunga and the twin cascade wonder Lofoten. Meet Trolltunga, the Troll's Tongue, a dramatic rock ledge jutting out high above Ringedalsvatnet near Odda. Carved by ancient ice, it hangs like a stone balcony over a glacier blue lake. Up here, the wind is crisp, the drop is sheer, and the horizon seems endless, Norway's raw scale in one frame. The Trolltunga hike is a full-day challenge, with rugged terrain and serious elevation. Summer offers long daylight. In winter, you'll need snowshoes, warm layers, and safety gear. For snow season, go with a certified guide. If Norway travel is on your mind, Trolltunga deserves a top spot on your list. Next, the thunder of Lofoten near Odda. Two powerful streams merging as they rush beneath a historic stone bridge. Spray drifting across the roadside. In spring, snowmelt turns the flow into a spectacle. On clear days, sunlight catches the mist for fleeting rainbows, perfect for photographers and road trippers. It's an easy roadside stop, but the rocks get slick. Watch your footing and protect your camera from spray. Ready for two Norwegian icons? One engineered, one carved by ice. Let's ride the Atlantic Ocean Road and drift into the stillness of Nærøyfjord. The Atlantic Ocean Road, Atlanterhavsveien, is one of the world's most scenic drives. Low causeways leaping from islet to islet, crowned by the dramatic Storseisundet Bridge. In the midnight sun, the road seems to float. In a storm, waves lash the rocks. Either way, it's Norway's raw power on full display. Planning a Norway road trip? Put the Atlantic Ocean Road at the top of your list. Welcome to Nærøyfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage arm of the Sognefjord, about 17 to 18 kilometers long, narrowing to approximately 250 meters, hemmed by mountains soaring up to approximately 1,800 meters. Waterfalls ribbon down green walls. The fjord's color shifts with light. From the narrow valley road and lookouts, every bend frames a new painting. Glide on modern electric/hybrid fjord boats. The near-silent ride lets you hear waterfalls and birds over the hum of nature. At Bakka, a white wooden church, 1859, keeps watch, humble, serene, timeless. If you crave Norway nature, Nærøyfjord's embrace belongs on your list. Welcome to Reine, the charming Lofoten fishing village where red and white Roadr cabins line a mirror-calm harbor under jagged granite peaks. On misty mornings and blue-hour evenings, Reine turns cinematic, catnip for photographers and dreamers. Climb Reinebringen, 448 meters, via the Sherpa-built stone steps. It's steep but steady, and from the top, the Reinefjord unfolds like a living postcard. Start early, pack layers, and watch for slippery rock after rain. Meet Kjeragbolten, a boulder wedged between two cliffs above Lysefjord. It's a legendary photo spot and a test of nerves. The Kjerag hike is long and steep with chains and slabs. Weather changes fast. Wear proper boots, bring layers, and respect the edge. In Jostedalsbreen National Park, Briksdalsbreen spills down to a small emerald lake. Waterfalls lace the cliffs. The glacier's blue glows like a quiet secret. A well-marked trail leads to the lake. Go with a certified guide if you plan to step on glacier ice. From Reine's harbor to Kjeragbolten's void and the hush of Briksdalsbreen, Norway keeps rewriting wonder. Farewell to the glacier. Next, Hellemobotten Canyon in northern Norway, a remote, cliff-carved world where a silver waterfall drops into a deep glacial valley. Unlike crowded hotspots, this hidden gorge is quiet and wild, perfect for slow travel, wide-angle shots, and that feeling of being very small in big nature. Rocky viewpoints can be slick. Wear grippy shoes. Check weather and daylight. On Norway's west coast, Runda Island is a seabird haven. From April to August, Atlantic puffins nest on the steep cliffs above the ocean. Return flights at dusk, thousands of wings over crashing surf, sea caves and wave-sculpted arches. Bird watching at its most dramatic. Bring binoculars, respect nesting zones, and stick to marked paths. Near Norheimsund, Steinsdalsfossen lets you walk safely behind the waterfall, a rare, family-friendly wonder. In late spring, snowmelt turns the flow into a roaring curtain, yet you stay dry on the sheltered path. Protect camera gear from mist. Non-slip shoes recommended. From Hellemobotn's silence to Runda's puffins and the spray of Steinsdalsfossen, Norway keeps delivering wonder. Next stop, Gaustatoppen, Telemark's highest peak at 1,883 meters. A white giant rising through the clouds, it serves endless horizons on a silver plate. The trail feels like a gateway to infinity. Granite underfoot, sky within reach. Mist, drifting like a myth. Start early and pack layers. Wind and visibility can change fast at the top. Welcome to Svartisen Glacier, a colossal world of ice and deep blue light, carved over millennia and hauntingly quiet. Creaking seracs, glassy meltwater, and a hush that makes every drip echo. Time feels suspended on the ice. Glacier shores and lakes are stunning from marked paths. Step on the ice only with a certified guide. Safety first. Wonder guaranteed. In the Arctic near Tromsø, Sommerøy glows with white sand coves and turquoise water. Midnight sun in summer, aurora in winter. Stand on a wind-bright headland as ocean and sky merge, a calm that lingers long after you leave. Bring layers and a thermos. Even calm beaches can turn chilly fast. From Gaustatoppen's cloudline to the hush of Svartisen and the glow of Sommerøy, Norway keeps raising the wonder. In winter, Sommerøy turns into an Arctic wonderland. Quiet coves, ice-stilled seas, and the Sommerøy Bridge glowing under the northern lights. Red Roadr cabins punctuate the shoreline like lanterns. Bright, colorful houses and warm hospitality make this a must on any Norway travel list. Dress in layers. Arctic wind can bite even on calm nights. On Senja Island, Segla, 639 meters, rises straight from the fjord, a blade of rock changing character with every cloud and sunbreak. In mist, the peak floats above the clouds. On clear days, the summit serves unobstructed views of serrated ridges and deep blue fjords. Start early. Pack traction and layers. Weather flips fast on Senja. In Mabudalen Valley, Vøringsfossen thunders into a sheer gorge. Raw power, framed by green slopes and vertical walls. Since 2020, the dramatic viewing footbridge has become a favorite for photographers. Mist, rainbows, and dizzying perspectives. Accessible year-round, but conditions shift. Spray makes rocks slick. Keep distance from edges. Protect your gear. From Sommerøy's auroras to Segla's shifting silhouette and the roar of Vøringsfossen, Norway never stops surprising. For peace by the sea, head to Lindesnes Lighthouse, Norway's oldest lighthouse, 17th century, and the country's only manned light, where tradition still lives. A red and white tower, granite coast, and Atlantic swells. Sunset turns the lens room into a lantern. In lush countryside, Heddal Stave Church, 13th century, rises like a timber cathedral. Triple nave design, tar-dark shingles, and carvings that whisper medieval stories. Worn gravestones and resin scent. Time slows between wood and wind. Near Gudvangen, the mighty Kjellfossen drops a total of approximately 755 meters in multiple streams. Store Kjellfoss, Vetle Kjellfoss, and an unnamed brook, etching silver lines on dark rock. Spring snowmelt amps the flow. Mist and rainbows reward patient photographers. Above Arlandsfjord, the bold Stegastein Viewpoint juts approximately 650 meters over the valley, where Norwegian modern design meets glacial cut scenery. From up here, the fjord is a blue ribbon. Boats stitch gentle wakes through the calm. Next stop, Trollstigen, Norway's serpentine mountain road of 11 hairpins, clinging to cliffs with the roaring Stigfossen waterfall dropping approximately 320 meters beside it. At the top, architect-designed Trollstigen viewpoints hover above the gorge, with the largest platform soaring about 200 meters over the road and falls. The road usually opens from mid-May to October, varies with weather. Always check status before you go. It's the edge of the world feeling, rock, spray, and sky in one frame. Now to Steinsfjorden, a scenic arm of Tyrifjorden near Oslo. Calm shores in summer, often an ice-still mirror in deep winter. When conditions allow, locals enjoy ice skating and even ice sailing on frozen lakes. Always confirm ice safety with local advice first. Snowy shores, quiet forests, and a wide white canvas for the Arctic light. From Trollstigen's hairpins to Steinsfjorden's winter calm, Norway keeps the wonder coming. Like the video and subscribe to Whispering Roads. More fjords, roads, and hidden villages ahead.